Alright, what's up guys? It's obviously been quite a while, but I'm here today with a helpful video that hopefully you guys can take something away from. So, as we all know, college is crazy expensive, especially if you're going out of state, and that's honestly why a lot of people opt to go in state instead of pursuing a college that they want to go to out of state. But I'm here to tell you that there is a way to get in-state tuition at an out-of-state school. I did it. If you guys don't know, I'm going to the University of Kentucky, but I live in West Virginia. And it's not a complicated process. It's pretty easy. Most people can do it. There's no crazy loopholes or anything. So today I'm going to walk you guys through the process of how to get in-state tuition, and hopefully this helps you guys out. So without further ado, let's get started with today's video. Alright, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is to look up the Academic Common Market on Google, and then you're going to want to click the first link. And then you're gonna appear on this page, and you're gonna want to go down to where it says the 15 participating states right here, and click on that. So this shows you all the states that participate in this, and you have to be a resident of one of these states and want to go to school in one of these states. And North Carolina is not included in this. So basically, you have to, for example, you have to be from Virginia and go to school in Texas or something like that, but you can't be a resident of Kentucky and go to school in Ohio, or be a resident of Ohio and go to school in Kentucky. So once you've determined that you are in this area and you are eligible for this, you're going to want to go to search for programs, and you're going to want to put in your state of residence. So for me, that would be West Virginia. And we're going to wait for that to load. Okay, so it says states offering programs, so you click that and it's going to give you a whole list of states where you can go to get in-state tuition. And I'm just going to show you my example, which is Kentucky. And then it's going to show you all the states, all the colleges in that state that offer in-state tuition. And just keep in mind that not all colleges in this particular state offer this, so just be mindful of that. But in Kentucky, there's quite a few colleges. The two big ones, UK and the University of Louisville, are both on there. So I'm going to click the University of Kentucky, which is where I'm going. And as you can see, there are a ton of options. There's 4 whole pages of them. And if you do one of these majors, then you can get in-state tuition. So you have to find a major that you want to do in this list. It's also important to keep in mind that certain states have more options at certain colleges. So for example, if I put in, let's say Maryland, and if we do UK, well, let's put it in. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, there's definitely not as many options for Maryland students at the University of Kentucky compared to West Virginia students at the University of Kentucky. So you are going to want to play around with this for a bit and make sure that the college that you want to go to is on there. Because here's an example of a big college that's not on there, I think. So let's say Kentucky. I'm a Kentucky resident. Let's just say that. And I'm looking at South Carolina. Hold up. Okay. Clemson's on there for Kentucky. But if you put in West Virginia and you put in South Carolina. Oh, Clemson's also on there. Wait, there was a state. I think it might have been Mississippi. That. Yeah. So Clemson isn't offered for Mississippi residents. So some schools are offered for certain states too. So just also keep that in mind. So yeah, definitely just play around with this, and once you find a major at a school that you can go to for your state, you're first gonna want to pick. You first want to go to the school. So let's just say I was going to Clemson. So you click Clemson, and it give you a contact for that school. So this is the contact for Clemson University. So I would contact them, and they wouldn't really have much to do with this, but you just want to let them know that like what you're doing, that you are planning to get in-state tuition and all of that. So make sure you just let them know. And then the main part is where you want to go to state contacts. So let's just say in my case, West Virginia, right here. So you'd want to contact them. This is the person that you're going to want to contact, and they'll probably send you to somebody else that deals more with this. But yeah, you're going to want to let them know what you're doing. And this is the person that's going to help you through the whole process, send you all the forms, and ultimately send the papers to your school telling them that you're eligible for this. So once you contact a bunch of people, you're eventually going to come to the point where they will give you some form. Okay, so basically the form is just to show that you are a resident of the state, to prove that. So it's going to have different questions to prove it, and you're going to have to send in different forms and papers to show evidence of that. So there's a W-2 form for one question, there's a West Virginia state income tax form, there's a driver's license. So they'll send you a list of what you need. And I believe that here. So this is the exact form that they send you. And so you have to fill this out, and you also have to send them a copy of your acceptance letter with the major that you're doing that shows that you are doing a major that is eligible for the program. And once you just do all of that, they will send you this, and this is what was sent to the University of Kentucky on my behalf to get in-state tuition. So yeah, it's a pretty simple process. There's not a lot to it. It's easy, but definitely a bit time-consuming with trying to email a bunch of people and get in contact with a bunch of people and just make sure this all happens smoothly. But besides that, it's not that difficult. And if you are within the guidelines of like where you live and you find a major that you want to do, anyone can do this. So let's just go back to the camera. Alright, so I hope you guys found that video helpful. I know when I found out about this whole in-state tuition thing, it really did change my life, because I was originally planning to go to West Virginia University, even though I really wanted to go out of state. But luckily I found out about this and was able to go to the University of Kentucky instead, which for me I think was the best decision that I could have made. So I really hope that you guys are able to go to the college of your dreams from this program. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, just make sure you give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel. But with that being said, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.